What's going on, guys? So after a long Sunday yesterday, I took some time to recuperate. Get back into the zone of doing my videos and stuff. It was a long day yesterday. That's all I can say. I promise this is not a vlog because the title already says what it already is. So, yeah, I'm back and I'm ready to make videos for you guys again. So let's talk about, you guys have read the title. Okay, so let's talk about the review. And let's talk about the characters that I disliked the most, and we'll go from that and we'll go to the characters that I did like the most. So let's talk about Mystique. Now, Mystique is played off very lazily for a leader, let's just say that. I want to point out how much of a leader she is not. She is 100% not a leader. She can be, but it's like Jennifer Lawrence fucking leading the X-Men.
OnStar ready.
Oops. We're gonna edit that out.
Call using OnStar hands-free calling. Please say the name or number to call.
Sorry, I had to, I accidentally turned on my OnStar thing. Okay. Anyway. Mystique. I understand her as a leader for the Brotherhood. I do not like her as a leader for the X-Men. It does not work. She's not an X-Man. She needs to understand that. That's the first problem from the writers and the people who did this in the first place. Now, let's talk about how her character has changed and evolved. She is just, let's face facts, she's just there for a paycheck. She's not there to help, to support the movie at all. She's just there for a paycheck. And the people filming her knew that, so what they did was, to make us feel better watching her, they over-sexualized her. The first screenshot I see of her, listen, when you see the first screenshot of a female character, and they go from the bottom feet up where she is, and then while they're going up, you go up and you see her dress, and you just see her cleavage, and then you're like, damn. But I don't like that. Like, take Wonder Woman, for example, in Batman v Superman. That part was right. At least Zack Snyder had the decency to make that right. I mean, fuck, for crying out loud. He didn't have to go from the bottom up when we see a female character for the first time in the movie, in the set of the movie. Really? That's how you want to show off the Mystique character? Your main character you've been going on in all these X-Men movies. That's how you want to present her in the first, 5 minutes? No, it was like 2-3 minutes. No, it was like 1 minute. 1 minute! You go up because you're trying to capture the attention of your audience. You're trying to be like, hey, look! Boobs, guys! Our movie's interesting! I want to say it, but I'm not going to say it. Look. We get it. She's got nice tatas. So what? We're not here for those. We're here for, we are here for those, but damn it, we're also here for the movie, too. You know what I mean. But that's what I didn't want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about that because I don't want to be that guy to point it out. But I have to point it out because that's your first look of her when you first see her. And as a director and as someone who's like writing a script, when you have those ideas written and you film them, actually, who knows? Maybe that wasn't in the script. Maybe that was something that they were like, they just threw in to introduce the character. Maybe that's not how the writer wanted to do it. Maybe the writer didn't fuck it up. Maybe it was the director. Maybe it wasn't the director. Maybe it was the actor. Maybe the actor wanted to do it. I don't know. But I just want to point out that when you want to introduce a character, the first thing you want to do with that character is sexualize them. I think it's wrong, because then that's what you're going to be looking at the entire movie. And that's not right. That's not what we want to come and see. We want to come see X-Men. We want to come see all these characters that we love. I want to talk about my second character I disliked, because I think I spent way too much time on the Mystique character. Let's talk about Jean. Now, Jean Grey is in this movie. I never liked Jean Grey. Let me explain why. I never liked the Phoenix, because the Phoenix can just kill all the X-Men in the blink of an eye. It doesn't take long. I'm not a fan of bad guys. And you guys might be surprised in this video at the end of this review, about my views on certain characters. But Jean Grey, I never really liked because of the Phoenix. The Phoenix is what ruins it for me. Now the setting is that she's a teenager along with the other X-Men that, you know, are little kids still, like Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Beast. No, Beast is like a mid-20s, right? Something like that. Damn it, now I don't know what to talk about next. Boy. Okay, I didn't talk about Jean Grey in this movie. Now, Jean Grey in this movie, she had a role, you know? I could see how she had a role, and she had something to do, is what I guess I can say. Let's talk about... Is that all the characters I disliked? I don't think so. Okay, let's talk... Okay, we're done with dislikes now. We're gonna do likes. We're gonna do the lowest to the top. Let's talk about... there's a lot of characters in this movie. Who else was there? Archangel. Now Archangel, at first it shows us in the movie how he does have his wings. Later in the movie it shows how he gets his like metal wings, and I did not like it. And let me explain why. Because I don't think he's gonna get those back. Like, based on what the movie showed me, it doesn't look like he's gonna get those back. And it looks like he's flat out bad guy now, or something like that. I thought he was an X-Man. I hope I'm not spoiling nothing. Shit. Oh, damn. Being back has made me silly. Alright. Let's move on. No, wait. No. Rewind. Archangel's role in this is one of those horsemen of apocalypses, and it's not bad. It's all right. I can see it. Maybe he's their wings. He's their flying guy. Whatever. It's cool. It didn't really make me be like, whoa, you know, like most characters should in movies. I believe that every character in every movie should make you be like, whoa, look out. And that's what they don't do very good at, what Fox doesn't do very good at, besides Wolverine, which I'll get to in a little bit. Now, Nightcrawler, he didn't have a big role. He was just kind of there to be there, you know what I mean? Like, he had scenes where he was useful, I guess you can say. He just felt like, oh, he's useful for like a filler. He didn't have much of a big role in the movie like I thought he would have, which doesn't really help the movie. He did support how they get to certain places, but it's like, okay, thanks for your help. Not much of a big help at the end either. Let's talk about Beast. Now Beast, I was a little surprised. He kicked a little bit of ass, you know, like he was pretty cool. I've always liked Beast. I think a lot of people like Beast because he can be a little bit like Wolverine with the Beast, the ferocious, what's the word I'm looking for here? Presence, maybe, or showing of that, something like that. You get what I mean. His role is a big one because he is very helpful in this movie. He helps in a way. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't know if I was going to do this video because I don't like to make lazy videos. I like to be entertaining, but it's hard for me to be entertaining. Moving on. I think it's because I need to talk about my favorite characters. That's why. Let's talk about Cyclops. Now, Cyclops. This is how the movie opens up. It opens up and we see Cyclops and we see him in school. He's just developing his powers. And this is literally the beginning of the movie. I'm not kidding. This is the beginning of the movie. And then the Jennifer Lawrence. And Cyclops, right? Now he's in school. He starts to notice his eyes are a little something's wrong with his eyes. So he goes to the bathroom. And he's like, what's up with my eyes? Blah blah blah. And he sees that they're starting to glow red. And I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna blow somebody up. And then he goes in the stall. One of the bullies comes in. A football player comes in, and he's mad because he was looking at Cyclops was looking at his girl, and he was like trying to bang on the stall, try to get in there, and I don't know what it was, but it was stress or something. And then all of a sudden, like, his eyes just blew the stall door, and he is like, what? And like he just kept going. He went all the way up to the ceiling, just destroyed it a little bit. It was really cool. I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite scenes. Now, I want to also point out he is my favorite X-Man. Now hold on now, you Wolverine fans. Let me point something out. When Stan Lee first wrote X-Men, Wolverine was not an X-Man. Wolverine was not an X-Man. You gotta remember that. Now, if I was to say, what is your favorite X-Man besides Wolverine, then you would probably give me more of a valid answer than just Wolverine. And that's why I picked Cyclops, because I kind of like Cyclops. I don't know, maybe because it is my glasses. Maybe because I like to, just be because like when I get into like a fight, or I get into like a big jam, or a competitive sport, I take them off, and like when he takes his off, it's over. He'll just blast the hell out of you, just like I do. My glasses come off, it's head first coming at you. Not all the time, but sometimes I'll headbutt you when I get the chance. You know what I mean? My face, I have a hard head. Like, if I smack you, it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt me a little bit too, because it's supposed to, but you get what I mean. So that's why I like Cyclops a little bit more, because I also would like to know the character a bit more. There wasn't a lot of character development. I guess as a teenager, I don't know. It was kind of weird with Cyclops. He was at first like in high school, he was the nerd, or he wasn't a nerd. I don't know, and then when he gets to the X Mansion, and then he gets these goggles, or the sunglasses he wears in the movies, to be able to, see, because he couldn't see for a while. So Beast made him these glasses, and he can see. But then in there, he starts acting like a little bit of a douche, He's all like this and that. He starts acting like a little bit of a badass, I guess you can say. But I was like, okay. I think it's my fault. Maybe I gotta do some more research on Cyclops. I didn't watch enough X-Men growing up. I didn't. My bad. I seen it, but I was into Spider-Man. You guys know this. And we're not going to talk about Spider-Man here because this is X-Men. Because you guys know it's... Alright. We're going to talk about Wolverine now. Wolverine. He does have a part in this. He has probably a 3-4 minute part. It's not that long. If you're there for Wolverine, you're not going to enjoy the movie. You probably might enjoy the 4 minutes, 5 minutes of it, but then you're going to be like, eh. If you're a Wolverine fan and all you came there for was Wolverine. Now, Wolverine, you can already guess it from the trailer. He fucks up everybody. He's in Stryker's place. He gets released. Yeah, he blood on the wall, just stabbing people like it's. Yeah, you guys get it. He's they're fucking dead, okay? They're fucking dead. They showed you that those people are totally fucking dead now. I think what I didn't like about this Wolverine origin, maybe? What I didn't like about it was, first of all, the fact that it was an origin. Second, his role is too short. Third, if you're going to have him in the movie, give him a bigger part. Why make him the leader? Don't make Mystique. Listen, if I was to have a vote or something about which leader did you like more in X-Men movies, because there were 3 X-Men movies, right? We had the first one in the early 2000s, the first X-Men, second X-Men, third X-Men. Now, third one, he was the leader. Second one, it was focused on him too. Number one, it did focus on him too. They focused on him a lot. Now, first class, number one, that focused on not Wolverine. It focused on Mystique, and Xavier and Magneto. Second movie focused on Wolverine. Go figure. Third movie focused on Mystique, because she was the leader of an apocalypse. Now, if I was to say, okay, so you got 3 movies that focused on Wolverine, you got 3 movies that were supposed to be a retelling of an origin or a new origin. Now, at the end of the third one, now the last third one, I would say, did you like Wolverine as the leader, or did you like Mystique as the leader? Now, I bet money a lot of you are going to say Wolverine, because we like Wolverine. We are not a big fan of Lawrence here. Unless all you follow is boobs, maybe. I don't fucking know. Don't judge me. Yeah, Wolverine, don't have him in the movie if he's not gonna be a big part. I feel like when you put Wolverine in it, he's gonna have a big part. That's you can't put Wolverine in a part and expect people to love the movie just because he was in it. That's where you're wrong. You can't do that, guys. You can't do that. Did you feel like you had to do it because he was in the last movie? Or was it for a paycheck, guys? Now, this review is already too long, so we're gonna talk about. I already talked about a little bit the movie. We're gonna talk about the last character. No, this is not the last character. Shit, this review's too long. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to listen to me babble a little bit longer. So let's talk about. Magneto. Now, you guys are probably like, wait, isn't Magneto a bad guy? Yeah, he's a bad guy. But you want to know what's so funny? Is that about how this movie made me like him more than any other X-Men movie. I'm going to explain why. This movie gives you a little bit more to his origin. And let me explain something. When I see his origin a million times in almost every movie, it flips me the fuck out. That's like if you retell the story of Batman's origin 50 million fucking times. Nobody cares about the origin anymore. Nobody cares. Just get to the part where we are like, just get to the action. You know what I'm saying? Let's not waste our time with the origin. But there was more to the origin. He also apparently had another family. He was trying to be human, I guess. He had a job, he had a family, and it turns to shit. Like, it really turns to shit. He loses them, and you feel for the guy. It's so funny how probably the most villainized character in X-Men is probably the most is the most recognizable and the most relatable character out of this whole movie. He gave me so much of an insight because I was like, that makes sense. Like, if you blame people, I guess it's racist, but still, it's like he doesn't like humans because of the first origin, lost his family in a concentration camp because his family was Jewish and they died. He lost his wife and kid because they killed them, and he tried to surrender. He should be like, okay, I'm gonna go. Take me in, don't hurt them, don't touch them. And somebody's fucking finger slips and hell breaks loose. And you know, I wish Quicksilver would have told him that he was his dad. He didn't tell him that he was his dad. I guess he forgot, maybe? He forgot that he was his kid. He doesn't remember or something. I was lost there. But you guys know I'm going to talk about now, which is going to be Quicksilver. Quicksilver was probably the best part of this movie. A lot of reviewers will tell you the same thing. He was the best part of the movie. Now, I remember when I saw Avengers Age of Ultron, and I liked him in that movie too. And it was funny how I also liked him in this movie. Now, granted, these are two different actors, but yet they still did the same job. They did a perfect job at explaining the character a little bit more. I had to edit that out. I sneezed. Where was I? Quicksilver. Both characters. They did a fantastic job. This just goes to show you about how their acting skills helped the movie. It showed you how much they helped the movie and that they actually cared for the movie enough for it to work. They are two different actors with two different sets of mind, and yet they still manage to give you a good Quicksilver in both of them. This just goes to show you that if you're an actor and you do your job right and you know what the character is supposed to be like, you have succeeded. You have already succeeded because you know how the character is supposed to act. There it is. It's done. You did it. Now let's talk about not. Oh, actually, this is actually in the disliked. I forgot to say this. Sorry. I didn't like Apocalypse. Now, a lot of people will tell you that they did not like him because of his voice. I disagree. I didn't have a problem with his voice. My problem with him was he wasn't really scary. You know what I mean? He wasn't really scary at all. He was just kind of mediocre at best. It was kind of chilling how he was able to amplify some powers, some characters' powers and stuff. Oh my god! You know what? I just forgot. I forgot to talk about Psylocke and Storm. There's way too many characters. I'm gonna give you a quick little rundown with Storm and Psylocke. Okay, Psylocke was boring. She didn't do shit. Storm was okay. Okay, I'm done. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Let me know if that's what's all you want. You just want a quick little answer. Fucked it up. Alright. Apocalypse is not really scary. I did like how he was able to give a good... Shit, good what? I don't know where I was going with that. Look, he was okay. That's all I can say. He was okay. He was okay villain. The climactic battle did not really help because I already had the feeling that they're gonna win anyway. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they win, blah blah blah. It's game over. But it was kind of cool though how a lot of people talk about how the end it shows they have their classic costumes. You know what I mean? They got their classic. All the characters got their classic costumes, which is good. It's good that you're not shying away from it. It's good. It's good that it means you are not afraid to go that point no more. And that's actually a compliment right there. Now, when I first watched this movie, I quickly gave a score on it. Now, the original score that I gave it was a 7 out of 10. And I don't know if that's where I want to put it. I would say, no, it is a 7 out of 10 because there were parts I liked and there were parts that were like mediocre at best. But yeah, it was a 7 out of 10. I just felt like it was a 7 out of 10. There were things that did bring it down a bit, but there were also things that made it better than most X-Men movies. And I guess that's all I can say. So, this videos are way too long. It's already going to take way too much to upload. So I'm just going to end it here and just say, keep rocking and rolling. And I will see you on the next video that hopefully will be shorter than this one. So yeah.